Hello everyone, welcome once again to this channel. And we have learned so much in this time, and then in the previous video tha, we have learned about the clinic roads, right? The clinic roads and about the landscaping. I mean landscaping in the hospital और उसका clinic road कैसा होना चाहिए, right? We have learned about it. And we have learned that how we have to choose the plants, the trees, and even the trees के वो मतलब how it should be a medium sized tree, not a tall tree, right? And then we know that how much is important for a hospital with a good landscape. कितना important है hospital, like जो जहाँ पर बहुत अच्छा landscaping है, बहुत सारी trees है, flowers है. So from the clinic roads itself, or tree, not only for the tree but even the shrubs and all, right? And not only that but even the hospital जहाँ पर मतलब windows है, वहाँ पर कैसे आप मतलब hanging pots रख सकते हो, या फिर window gardening, you can do that. And then it provide a really healthy environment. So, and we have even learned about the clinic roads and the trees, right? And even about the trees for foliage beauty and for the flowering trees, right? Kitna important है, we all know. And we जो light color only you should choose, right? Like there should be only light color of flowering trees. It should be considered only light color. And example भी बहुत सारे example है, but I have mentioned only some example. And even related to to the shrubs also. In the shrub also, like how कैसे हम लोग ने mention किया था कि the clinic roads, it should be decorated by all the ornamental flowering shrubs. And at the gateway only, that the bottle brush tree with pendulous branches may be commonly grown at the gateway. And then so we have learned all this. And the planning of hospital, okay, beside the planning of hospital, the clinic road should be planned around the hospital, and the ward and sub ward must be connected by the road. And it is very common practice to use a green parade in the hospital as it confront the eyes and minds of the patient. Like we all know that how much green color it is important, right, for the patient. It's really good. And that's why it is really desirable to grow green foliage, trees and shrubs, which indeed will add pleasure to the surroundings. So the best medium trees names are that we can use are like Ficus infectoria and Eugenia operculata, which are extensively suitable for greenery in the hospital. So yeah, so these were some of the important things that we have discussed in the previous class. Now we'll continue with it in this slide. So in this slide we will discuss about, I will mention some of the points that are important. The first one is about the herbs. Like previously हम लोगों ने जो suitable planting material है hospital surrounding में, like trees for foliage beauty, flowering trees, shrubs. So we will continue further. So here it is about the herbs. So herbs, there is enough scope for herbs which may be planted around the site of the clinic road. Clinic road के side में आप plant कर सकते हो. And the flowering bed can also be prepared on both the side of the roads, and these may fill with various herbaceous plant, जो herbaceous plant है. And annuals in general are more suitable plant for cultivation in the beds. जो annual plants है या फिर annual flowerings है, like cosmos या फिर marigold, and also you can use that, okay, for cultivation in the beds. And the beds can be prepared in between the trees. Okay, जो trees है उस trees के between में आप beds prepare कर सकते हो along the road. Okay, suitable. And it can be prepared around between the trees along the road. And this one, chlorophytum alatum and begonia fusciosae may be selected for this purpose. Like ये दो example है जो आप choose कर सकते हो. You can choose one of them, and then for the purpose of what among the this purpose among the perennial herbs for planting by the site of the hospital roads. So Chlorophytum alatum and begonia, these are the two example that these are the two example of the herbaceous, okay, herbaceous perennial herbs that you can do planting by the side of the hospitals roads. Okay, जो hospitals road के side में है, you can do this planting. So this is about the herbs, and always remember that they have enough scope. They have the enough scope. Now we'll talk about the next, that is the hanging baskets and pots. So the clinic roads of a hospital can be decorated with hanging basket also. जैसे previously हम लोगों ने discuss किया था, right? We have discussed before that how in the, like, you can do gardening, like window gardening या फिर जो pots plants है आपका, you can put in a pot. Okay, you can do the plantation in the pot and then you can put it near your window. So this will really add beauty. Okay, so the clinic roads of hospital can be decorated with hanging basket also, and this will make more like how I said, जो patient है वो लोग ज़्यादा मतलब they will feel more homely, right? And the planted baskets may hang from a straight wire fitted on the color pools on both the side of the roads. So you can do this in the road side. ओके, जो क्लिनिक रोड है आप वहाँ पर उसको, जो क्लिनिक रोड आपका है वो आप और डेकोरेट कर सकते हो बाय यूजिंग द हैंगिंग बास्केट एंड द पॉट्स एंड देन कलरिंग इट. सो वेरियस जो वैरायटीज़ है वो ज़्यादातर जो प्लांटेशन होता है वो है सक्युलेंट्स. दे डू सक्युलेंट्स प्लांटेशन लाइक व्हाट, अगेव अमेरिकाना, okay, agave americana, and then aloe obesinica, and then bryophyllum species, and even euphorbia splendens. And these are like जो ये example जो मैंने दिया है, they don't need that much care also. Okay, when you do the watering, and also they don't need that much care or attention. So it will enhance the beauty also, and it won't need that much labor also. ज़्यादा लेबर की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है जो मतलब हर दिन वाटरिंग करे या फिर फर्टिलाइज़र डाले एंड ऑल, नो. बट इट इज़ वेरी गुड प्लांटेशन, ओके, जो सक्युलेंट्स है. एंड दिस वन due to their peculiar form, okay, and their appearance and pretty flower bearing effective in group of the same or different kind, or a single specimen may be grown in pots and or be planted in the ground there. Like not only in the pots but even in the ground also you can do the plantation. Okay, and pots can be planted with asparagus or like ferns. Okay, ferns, the example of ferns are like जो variety है ferns का वो है Nephrolepis exatata. Okay, the variety that is Bos, and then this one also Bostonensis. Okay, and Pothos, etc. Likewise, various annuals and perennial can also be planted in the pots. Okay, these are some of the flowers, or these are some of the examples that you can plant in the pots. Asparagus, ferns, ये pots में आप plant कर सकते हो. Okay, and then bulbous plant. Okay, bulbous plants which are of varying growth habits and form producing colored. Okay, then flowers are also desirable for this one massing in beds, for planting in hanging basket, and for growing in patches here and there. So even bulbous plant also you can do. Okay, so these are some of the example of herbs and hanging basket. Now we'll come to the next. Next is about the climbers. So there are number of gates. Okay, number of gates on the clinic roads in the hospital premises. Okay, which can be decorated by planting many types of climbers. आप मतलब जो आपका clinic road है आप उसको decorate कर सकते हो. Okay, in the hospital premises तो decorate कर सकते हो by using different types of climbers such as what? Antigonal Leptopus, okay, and then even Bignonia venosta, and even Jasminum and Asparagus plumosus, and then Vitis vinifera, okay, and Pothos. So these are some of the examples that you can use as a climbers. So ये भी बहुत मतलब अच्छा है. It's really good for planting material for the hospital surrounding in the surrounding of the hospital area. Okay, and these are some of the examples. There are so many examples, and if you want to see more जो mentioned किया है, then you can search from the net also and you can see. And next example is the hedges and edges. I hope all of you know what is hedges and edges. The roads may be planted and decorated by edge plan, which will increase the beauty of hospital and roads. तो ब्यूटी को और इंक्रीज करने के लिए आप जो रोड है, जो रोड साइड है, ओके, you can plan in the road side like and decorate it by what? By edge plan. Okay, edges plan, which will increase the beauty, okay, beauty of hospitals and roads. And the roads which divide the compound of hospital can be what? जो रोड है जो डिवाइड करता है कंपाउंड को हॉस्पिटल का, सो ये डेकोरेट हो सकता है बाय प्लांटिंग व्हाट? hedges. Okay, so example of suitable plants for this purpose are as follows. The edge plants are like Alternanthera amabilis. Okay. These also various colors leaf, and irisin, red foliage, and then even this one, Justicia, lavender veins foliage, and then even this one, Dede la Canctus nervosus, green foliage. So, and even this one, Euphautorium species, that is a pink color foliage. So this is about the example of edges, and even now hedges plants. Okay, in the hedge plant, the Carissa carandas, and then that is the prickly shrub hai, and lantana species, that is the beautiful flowered. Okay, they are very beautiful flowered, and Duranta plumeris, that is compact growing plants, like not like they won't grow like in open or anything, but they will grow in a compact manner. Okay, in a compact manner they will grow. So these are some of the example of hedges and edges. So all this we have discussed now, that is the suitable planting material for the hospital surrounding. That are what? Once again I'll just mention: trees for foliage beauty, second is for flowering trees, next is for shrubs, and then after that is the herbs, and then herbs के बाद hanging basket and pots, and then we discuss about the climbers also, and I have mentioned the name of even the hedges and edges. So always keep this in mind. Okay, these are like a planting, when like you have to keep this in mind for the planting of arrangement and planting material for clinic road. So these are very important, okay, to enhance the beauty of the hospital area. Okay, and then even especially for the patient. So these are some of the very important points. So I hope you understand till this point. Okay. We have mentioned about the landscaping in the town, landscaping in the railway station, and even the landscaping in the rural development and all. And now we have discussed about the landscaping in the hospital area, right? So बहुत सारे और like landscaping के बारे में सीखेंगे. Okay, even about the landscaping in school also we have learned like how landscaping in school is very very important. Okay. So we'll discuss more in the coming video. So till then I hope you will all learn and you will understand the meaning. Okay, whatever I have discussed, I hope you all are going through, and very soon we will discuss more and more. Okay, and we'll come to the last last topic and all. I think it's जो आपका syllabus है, it's just a few now, it's not that much. So we will discuss in the coming videos. And so till then, thank you.